Yeah, it's time for Interactive. Download the SportsMax app from the Google Play or the App Store and watch a variety of live sporting action, including the UEFA Champions League, which continues on Wednesday. Catch round of 16 first leg action. Real Sociedad at PSG, 3 p.m. for ECT on SportsMax 2. Our coverage will begin with a pre-game show at 2:30 p.m. 3:30 ECT. And later this week, high school track and field from Kingston, the Corporate Area Championship, live from 11 a.m. on Friday and Saturday from the Ashenheim Stadium at Jamaica College. Yeah, promises to be real good. As usual, remember, send your voice notes via WhatsApp and check out our clips on X, Instagram, and YouTube. Today, we start by taking comments from Monday's track and field segment. All right, say all in the game. Big congrats to Davine. All 9 ladies' reactions was lovely to see. If possible, would be great to see a Bahamas 4x1 in Paris from any of Shawnee, Anthony, Davine, Tina, Athea, Charlton. Asking for a Bahamian 4x1 team. It's been a while. Leslie Knowles says, congrats, Davine, and indeed the Charlton family. Yes, a 4x1 female team is possible. We also have another fantastic hurdler in the person of Charisma Taylor, who won, by the way, in Europe on Sunday with a 798 clocking over 60 hurdles. Page 1 Travel Fitness says, I'm going to make a bold prediction. Akira Nugent will break that record along with the Jamaica National 100-meter hurdles record in the very near future. Could the very near future be next year, or are we talking about this year? This young lady ran a perfect race, and I personally think every one of these ladies have the quality and talent to run that fast time. Lance.
Yeah, the 100-meter hurdles, as we have seen for several years now, Ricardo, stacked. Really outstanding performers, and great to see that many of them are Caribbean stars. So, you know, it is normal for us to say we look forward to 100-meter hurdles and sprint hurdling with a lot of relish because of how competitive the event is at the moment.
Yeah, and you know what? I feel like this event has always been competitive, but maybe it is the most competitive it has ever been. There is so much quality out there, and even the mention of Akira Nugent, her lifetime best is 7.72 seconds, which was set last season. That's only 5 hundredths of a second of the world record now, set by Davine Charlton. So much quality there, and as much as Charlton will go into the World Indoor Championship as the favorite for the gold medal, being the world record holder at this stage, you can't take anything for granted. She will have to produce just as good a performance, or as her coach pointed out, an even better performance if she is going to snatch the gold medal, just because of how much quality is in the event.
Yeah, that's for sure. I think she has this advantage because of how fast she is over the first 30 or 40 meters of any sprint hurdles event, Davine Charlton, whether it's outdoors or indoors. So they'd have to catch her. But as you said, a lot of quality. Danielle Williams, the outdoor reigning world champion, was pretty slow out of the starting blocks over the weekend at the Melrose Games in New York, and if she gets a better start, she could be right there as well.
Although she told us, Danielle, when she spoke with us, that she will not be competing at the World Indoor Championship. So this...
She changed her mind, apparently.
Well, this might just have been a one race. Maybe sponsorship commitments as well. Those things come into play. All right, we asked you to give us your thoughts on the West Indies consolation win over Australia in the 3rd T20 International in Perth. Let's head to Facebook. Nesta Cameron, now that they know runs on board is it, and stop the nonsense about chasing every time after winning a toss. No strategy, just going by history. That was when teams wasn't taking T20 seriously. Now all the teams are good or better than West Indies. Interesting. Fenton Dev was impressed by Rutherford's innings. He was 20 from 21 and then really accelerated well. But Ruston Chase is really an underrated T20 bowler. His bowling was the difference. Leroy Blake need 2 bowlers, a wicket taker and a container. You probably need a little bit more than 2. How some of the bowlers bowled, it might as well just throw the ball in the bat. Lance Whitaker.
You know what? Sometimes I think people are a little bit harsh when they judge bowlers in T20 cricket, because T20 cricket is all about ball beating and
Yes.
and attacking the bowling, and because of that, good deliveries get smashed for six.
Yes.
So sometimes when bowlers are expensive, I'm not saying sometimes they don't bowl badly, but there are times they don't bowl that badly, but they are still hit.
There you go. Now, Shamar Joseph's heroics in Australia on his debut tour has won him the ICC Men's Player of the Month award for January. Here are some reactions from X. Mahfuzur Rahman says, "That's great. Best wishes for the future." Mohammed Abdul Rahman Tahir, "Era of mighty West Indies. Fire." Faizan, "Man, rewrite the history. Deserved it." Shabazz, Shamar Joseph, "New sensation, world of cricket." Crystal M. Jack, "Many more to come, we hope."
Yeah, sensational, isn't he? Shamar Joseph. Let's see how he'll do in the IPL. But we discussed a couple of weeks on the show about his success and his pace.
Yeah.
But I think Ian Bishop first identified the fact that he's a highly skilled bowler.
Yes, he is.
He puts the ball in the right places consistently. And that's the mark of a good bowler who has a lot of promise.
Yeah, he uses his short ball sparingly as well, and so when he uses it, it usually has quite an impact. And that's impressive, and that's part of his overall skill set. There is the PSL that he may well suit up in before the IPL,
Yeah.
and who knows, Lance, he could be suiting up for the West Indies at the World T20. Darren Sammy has said he can't wait to get his hands on him, and he already has selection, well, I don't want to say nightmares, because there are good issues to have re the selection of the World Cup T20 side.
He has
Yeah,
options.
he has options. And this one could give him more trouble, as he has said in the past.
Yeah, well, given what we saw in Australia on debut for Shamar Joseph, it is very clear that, well, all indicators point to the fact that he would be a good tool or a beneficial tool for the West Indies at the T20 World Cup.
Yeah, in all formats of the game, to be quite honest, that I guess some individuals may say, do you take your time? Do you just get him ready for the next West Indies Test series following the IPL when he finishes in the IPL, or do you throw him right into this T20 fold? I guess we'll see what the West Indies setup will do.
Yeah. Yes, we're wrapping now, Ricardo, but a quick question for you, because we thought that Mariah attending the Trinidad Carnival was the biggest news in Trinidad and Tobago this past week.
It's not?
No, it isn't. There's been an oil spill on the coast of Trinidad that has made CNN, Al Jazeera, and BBC News. So
Wow.
it tops Mariah's appearance at the carnival as the biggest news in TNT.
And I saw Mariah post some pictures on Instagram, and anything that is topping those,
Well, she didn't make CNN or Al Jazeera or
big
BBC.
news. That's what I'm saying. Significant. Anything that beats Mariah to the punch, and definitely the Mariah I saw on Instagram. Yeah, doing.
Be looking the way you do. You got me walking the way you do. Because you're